everybody. So I'm going to be going over a few trades all the way back to Monday. I haven't posted or updated anything since then. So let's just dive right in because I got a few to go through. Starting with SPY. So um, Monday I was kind of testing some orb strategies here, and we also had some chops. So these were real quick plays. Um, all these were calls, and they would have worked obviously if I would have just let them run, but I didn't because of chop. Get in here, exit here. Now I specifically remember this 5-minute candle right here hesitating at the VWAP for about 8 or 9 seconds. So I just went ahead and cut it. And then this one here got in, it ran up, came back, started to come back down, showed weakness. I was able to cut it at the top. And then this one here got in, cut it here. Um, so playing that one quick, lack of patience on it, you could say. And then this one here, the following day, Tuesday, real quick put on this 5-minute. Was able to enter it right on the top, and I closed it right here at the 9 EMA, not all the way at the bottom. I just scalped that one real quick. Again, I was just testing some ORB stuff, following day on SPY. Took a swing here at WBA on Monday as well. It was a put, and I entered it here as an anticipatory to breaking the orb, and was risking up over the top of it. Previous or the same candle came down up to the VWAP here, showed a little bit of resistance. We opened up the next candle, we pushed down, and then we started pushing back up again. So I just went ahead and cut it as we got across the VWAP. And at first I was like, well, it did good cutting it early, because I would have definitely cut it once we got up here and it would have been down more. But obviously, in hindsight, it would have been better just to hold it. But you're not a fortune teller. You play your cards close to your chest, keep it safe. Disney, I have a love-hate with Disney. Um, just because the price action sometimes is just so stinking slow on these options. Played a put here, ran down. I was looking for more of a rejection off of the 20 with continuation, and I closed it once we got back above the 20 and started to approach the 9 here. And obviously glad I did, because it just ran up the rest of the day. Following day, Tuesday, was my better play on Disney. Entered here as we broke this trend line I drew off of this double top on the 5-minute that was put in. So we spiked up, and I had two plans laid out: go calls if we got over previous high a day, or go short if we got back under this line. That's what I did. Entered puts about right here, and they didn't even start to move in price until we got to about here, which was fun. And then all of a sudden they went up about 12-15 cents per contract once we were down here. So I exited here. That's a pretty good spot. I was happy with it. Obviously, missed a big sell-off in the afternoon, and you can see how strongly the 20 EMA held on this action. This is the 2-minute chart here. We held it pretty well. So I should have just stayed in it for the afternoon dump, but it didn't. That's all right. Still took a small win. No home runs, but that's okay. So these is where I swapped from going long and went short. I sold options. So Lucid had the news of a potential buyout. As you see, spiked way up. I missed this move here. I was late to the party. Caught it here towards the end of the day, and I sold $15 call options against Lucid right up here. And then I rolled them the following day as we were getting to a healthy price on them. So I captured 72% on this win, and I rolled them to a $12.50 call short for a shorter date too. So these were 3 weeks out, and with all the volume we were getting in here, these 3 weeks were a good price. Those options had really started to increase. Then I took these to 2 weeks, dropped them out. Then I ran down to here. So this one, I rolled it again, plus 35%. And this is dated for next week. So we'll see what happens here as we're reapproaching this 13. This is a secured option, so I do have the shares. So even if I got executed at 13, I would still be in profit plus the premium. So I'm all good with that. And then this one, INTC, Intel, missed on its earnings. And right here on the opening 5-minute candle, I sold $25 puts. And I would have been perfectly fine with it going into the money and being executed. I'd like to hold Intel long term. They have a nice dividend. It's up to 5%. But I also banked or betted that we were going to bounce back up, because when you get big drops on this, I've seen it too many times where we have a massive drop, and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, we get back up into the range of where it dropped. So, got into these Friday, got into them on Friday, sold them on Monday for a 52% profit, and I just haven't gotten back into them yet. Kind of waiting to see what we're going to do here. Might sell more puts against them. But I'd like the volume to kind of start picking up again. Maybe it will tomorrow or Friday. I want the price of those options to increase. Anyway, that's what I got for now. Thanks, guys.